Why is it that so many of us, when we first begin to meditate, whatever we try to do, it just doesn't seem to work? Whether we try guided meditations or meditating awareness, mindfulness, and trying so many different techniques, it just doesn't seem to work for us. And we start to believe that we're just not good at it. This is just not something for me. I'm not going to try it because I'm very bad at it. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you effective ways of how to meditate successfully. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Bridging the Realm, where we bring spiritual wisdom into a modern day reality. So many times I've been speaking to people and somehow we end up talking about spirituality and meditation. So one of the main questions that comes up is, do you meditate? And how often do you meditate? And many people that I've spoken to, they say, yeah, I try meditation, but it's not really for me. I just can't seem to get my mind to stop working or thinking, or I just can't seem to shut my mind. And I think, firstly, that's one of the misconceptions about meditation is that we're supposed to just stop thinking. So we're basically asking ourselves to go from 0 to 100. And that's quite a huge jump for someone who's never meditated in their life or for someone who's still inexperienced in meditation. So in this video, I really want to break down the main steps and techniques in terms of how to meditate effectively for newbies. The first thing I think we should ask ourselves before we even begin looking at how to meditate is why. Why do you want to meditate? Why is it important for you? Because if you know your why, it will be easier to do the how. So why is it that you want to meditate? Take a minute to think about this. Maybe even pause the video and think about, why do I want to meditate? Is it because it's trendy and a lot of people that I know are doing it? Is it because I want to allow myself to feel more centered, or I want to be able to access higher knowledge from my higher self and connect to those spiritual realms? Whatever it is, I think it's important to first really make that decision of why exactly it's important for you, not for other people and how you might appear to other people if you meditate, but why, what are the benefits for you specifically? First, let's look at what is meditation. What is the basic concept of meditation? Meditation is a practice in which an individual uses a technique to train attention and awareness and detach from reflexive, destructive thinking, achieving a mental clear and emotionally calm and stable state. Now, if you look at those sentences and if you think about what's being said, is nowhere in this paragraph was there a mention of not thinking at all, of disconnecting from thinking altogether. It's about directing your focus to a specific thing. So being able to bring all of your focus together into one specific point. So that's very important to bear in mind, because this will help you onto the how to meditate. So going with that thought of meditation is the act of focusing, of taking our attention and focusing on a specific thing. We can also include, under meditations, we can also include things like walking. Walking is a type of meditation. If you're just walking in nature, a lot of people have noticed that you feel very relaxed, very peaceful, very calm. That's a state of meditation, you could say. Also, observing a painting, that's also a state of meditation, because you're taking all of your attention and you're focusing it on this one specific thing that's in front of you. So you could also say that these are also kind of meditations that we could use in our daily meditation practice. Once we understand that it's not about not thinking, but it's about focusing, taking all of our attention and focusing on one thing and one thing only, which for all of us, I'm pretty sure you would agree, is that it's actually quite hard for us to do, because we have so many different thoughts going through our mind every single second. It's actually very, very hard to focus specifically on one thing for a prolonged amount of time. Also, another misconception that I think why so many people find it very difficult to meditate or to think that they're meditating correctly is the idea that when we're meditating, it allows us to go higher, to access higher dimensions. So instead of thinking about higher, we should think about wider. So the point of meditation is to be able to access a different range of frequencies. So what we want to think about when we're meditating is about expanding our range of frequencies. So it's expanding our ability to tap into different frequencies. That allows us to tap into those higher levels, you can say, of meditation, or just different levels of energy and of frequencies that allow us to kind of open up that gate to meditating, to accessing those different levels of ourselves. It's about going wider and not higher. So, with that in mind, the first key to how to meditate effectively is by using feeling types of meditations. So, the main thing that we can use with a feeling type of meditation is crystals. Using crystals, any types of crystals that you have, are an amazing way to meditate. The reason for this is because crystals, they resonate at a very specific type of frequency, and different crystals have different types of frequencies, and so they'll give you a different feeling while you're meditating with them. And this is by far my favorite type of meditation, because you really viscerally are able to feel those very, very fine changes between the frequencies of your body and of the crystal that you're holding. So one of the main things that you can start to do is take a crystal in your hand and just start to tune into, how is this crystal making me feel? Try to feel into your hand, take your consciousness, take your awareness, again, bringing our awareness into just one thing only. And we're taking our awareness into our hand, into the crystal that we're holding. And you want to just try to feel into where is being activated within your body. So when you start to meditate with different crystals, you see for yourself that first, they are alive and they are constantly emitting frequencies and energies, and that two, that you can actually feel that very viscerally within your body. Don't research it. Don't research what it's about, what it's for. Just buy a crystal that you don't really know anything about, and then meditate with it. Start to see what you're picking up, where within your body you're picking up, what types of thoughts are coming into your awareness while you're meditating with a crystal. And then, say after 5 or 10 minutes, you can pick up another crystal, try with a different crystal, see again where within your body there is energy going through your body, which parts of your body are being activated. You will see, and please comment below to tell me if you tried it and how it's worked for you. But I guarantee you that you're going to feel the difference between the first crystal and the second crystal. And this means you're practicing tuning into different types of frequencies. So you're expanding your range of frequencies. You're expanding your ability to feel into different types of frequencies and energies. And that is very important, because that is exactly the base, the foundation of meditation. The second way to meditate effectively will be to use visual aids. So you can start with something like just a painting, a regular painting, or you can look into more things like mandalas and things like Buddhist paintings, frequency paintings. They're paintings that I specifically use, and they're very, very powerful, because you can really feel the energy, the different types of energies being emitted from the paintings themselves. And they're by a spiritual teacher that I love and I followed for a long time, called Teal Swan. She has something called frequency paintings, which before her I had never heard of this type of painting specifically. But frequency paintings, basically, they emit a very specific type of energy based on the theme of the painting. So, for example, there are paintings for calmness, for reducing anxiety, but also for things like love, bringing more love into your life, or joy, or being able to be more successful, bringing in more money into your life, more abundance. So there are hundreds and hundreds on her website, which you can check out on her website. They're absolutely amazing. I would really recommend, if you're doing visual meditation, to try something like this. So you're basically, again, doing the same thing. You're staring at it. You're taking all of your attention into this painting that's in front of you and just looking at it. And while you're looking at it, you're trying to feel into your body and which parts of your body are being activated. And again, this is helping you to expand your frequency range so that you are able to tap into more levels within your being. The third type of meditation that is very, very effective is meditations with sound. So I'm sure you guys have heard of binaural beats. There are so many different types of binaural beats. Even if you go on YouTube, you can just search binaural beats. There are tons and tons of videos and audios that you can listen to where you can literally feel just your parts of your mind, parts of your body again being activated. One that I really love to use that I recently came across and I found it absolutely phenomenal is an app called PEMF Healing. And this app is actually a healing, they produce healing types of sounds. So they have sounds specifically targeted, for example, for your kidneys or for your meridians or for headaches. You have so many different types of sounds. It's kind of like a library of sounds, and you can just choose which one you want and just listen to it. I think most of them are about 20 minutes to 40 minutes long. And again, you can just close your eyes and you literally feel different parts of your body being activated. You really do see the difference from the beginning until the end. And again, this, by you being able to tune into those frequencies, those energies, not only are you meditating, but you're also practicing expanding your range, being able to tap into different frequencies, and therefore kind of widening your ability to take in more, to take in other frequencies, higher frequencies, and being able to tap into on that level. And the final key, the final step to meditating successfully is probably my favorite, I would say, and it's simply just being in nature, just walking into nature, just walking through a forest. I'm sure you guys have probably already heard of something called forest bathing, which I think comes from Japan. Actually, I just recently read that doctors in Japan actually prescribe this to people. They can have a prescription of forest bathing, which is a real thing, and you basically just go into a forest and you just bathe in the energies of the nature. One of my favorite things to do when I'm hiking is to tune into a tree. So sometimes you would feel as you're walking, you'll be drawn to different types of plants, different types of trees, and I would strongly encourage you to just place your hands very gently or sit next to the tree and just be able to tune into that frequency of the tree. And normally you would actually find that the tree can really rejuvenate you and they actually send you energies. And there's tons and tons again of information on this online in terms of how to clear your aura using trees and tune into trees and tree healing. But if you just sit next to a tree or just place your hands on the tree and just take all of your attention, all of your focus into that tree, into everything that you're feeling, you slowly start to feel the energy kind of being absorbed into your body from the tree. And it's really, again, it's such an amazing thing to do because you really, again, you just have this realization like, wow, the trees are alive. They are communicating with me almost in a way. So it's such an amazing way to meditate. Again, if you are bored of just sitting and putting your hands down like a typical sort of meditation, this is an amazing way to meditate. You don't have to be sitting down. You don't have to be chanting mantras unless you want to. But I know for many people, especially in the beginning, these types of things, they don't tend to work because your brain, your mind isn't trained to tap into those things so easily. So you have to train your brain and your whole body to be able to tap into those different types of energies and frequencies so that they become almost second nature. And I've been doing this for quite a few years, probably about 8 years on and off. But I have definitely noticed such an improvement. And just in terms of my ability to tune into different types of energies, I'm able to tell what energy is what and where it's coming from. And also, it's so much easier now when I sit down and I actually want to meditate and just sit and, close my eyes and meditate without any sort of aids or visual or sound aids. But it's so much easier. It's like your brain just instantly knows, right, it's we're going into that frequency now. And so you're able to just tap into that and center yourself so much easier than normally it would be if you hadn't trained with these aids before. So I would strongly recommend to try all of these things. Please comment in this description below if you've tried any of these, how they work for you, what differences did you notice if you have tried all of them or one of them. Please comment below so that people can see that this actually works. Because one thing is for it to come from one person, but when you see that other people are actually getting results, this definitely helps for you to get into that too, and to help you with your own meditative practices. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you want any more videos like this. Make sure you check out the frequency paintings also, and the healing app. I've posted them below. So I look forward to hearing from you, and until next time, thanks. Bye.